Okay, let's be honest. When's the last time you read the book of Leviticus and thought, wow, this is really speaking to my soul? Never? What if I told you that hidden in those dusty pages is a message from the Lord that says, I want you near, come close? The entire book of Leviticus, that book we often skim past, is God's open invitation saying, come close, draw near to me. Throughout the book, the Hebrew word that keeps popping up is karav, meaning to approach or draw near. It's the same word the Lord describes as him being in our midst. It doesn't necessarily pop out at you in English. You may read the words when you offer or when you bring an offering of grain or a lamb. The literal translation is when you karav, when you draw near with grain, when you draw near with a lamb. How often do we read about offerings in Leviticus? Right? A lot. Or sacrifices. The word for sacrifice, korban, same root, karav. Why? Because sacrifices weren't just about fixing sin. They were about relationship. They were about coming to God, not to get something, but simply to be near him. What we're really reading about is drawing near to the Lord throughout Leviticus, his continual invitation. God's not waiting for perfection. He's not saying clean up your act and then maybe we'll talk. No, he's saying come as you are, but come close, approach. I'm making a way for you to approach, to draw near to me. And when you come close, he says, don't come puffed up. That's why the grain offering in Leviticus 2, 11 through 13 says there's no leaven here. Leaven puffs up, symbolizing pride and self-righteousness, even sin. And says, don't have honey in it either. No sugary level sweetness. Like bring sincerity, be you. And then he says, bring salt, right? It speaks of preservation. God said, never bring a grain offering without salt, because this wasn't a business transaction. This was dinner with the Father. This was a covenant meal. This was a holy, I'm here and not going anywhere. So how do we approach God? Not puffed up, not shallow, not distant. We approach him real. We approach him close. We approach him seasoned with faith, humility, and loyalty. And the good news is we can. All of those drawing nears in Leviticus were pointing to the ultimate drawing near, the ultimate sacrifice of Yeshua, our great high priest, our once and for all atoning sacrifice. And through him, we have access, not just barely, not timidly. Hebrews 4:16 says, let us draw near with boldness to the throne of grace so we may receive mercy and find grace for help in time of need. Don't drift away. Don't stand back. Don't fall away. Draw near. Today, approach the Lord seriously. Like, spend time in his presence. Draw near to him. Just come with the bread of your heart, seasoned with salt, and say, here I am, Lord. I just want to be near you. Right, bring your salt, leave your pride, and approach him like your family, because you are.